Imagine walking into a building that looks like a high-tech office, but instead of desks and computers, it's filled with rows of leafy greens thriving under vibrant LED lights. Welcome to the world of indoor crop farming, a revolutionary approach that's transforming agriculture into something straight out of science fiction. With promises of higher yields, reduced resource use, and urban adaptability, indoor farming has positioned itself as a leading contender in the fight for sustainable food production. But can this futuristic solution live up to its hype, or does it come with challenges that demand a closer look? Indoor crop farming, also known as vertical farming, involves growing plants in controlled environments without the traditional reliance on soil or sunlight. Instead, these farms use advanced technologies like LED lights to mimic the sun, hydroponics or aeroponics to nourish plants with nutrient-rich water or mist, and climate control systems to regulate temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels. The result is a method that can produce food year-round, with less dependence on natural resources, making it a game-changer for sustainable agriculture. The environmental benefits of indoor farming are striking. By growing crops vertically, these farms use a fraction of the land required by traditional agriculture, potentially sparing forests and preserving natural habitats. Water usage is dramatically reduced, with systems recycling up to 90% of the water they use, a significant advantage in a world facing water scarcity. The controlled environment also eliminates the need for pesticides, ensuring cleaner produce and reducing harmful runoff that can pollute ecosystems. These advantages make indoor farming a compelling alternative, but its sustainability isn't without its challenges. One of the most debated aspects of indoor farming is its energy consumption. Artificial lighting and climate control systems require substantial electricity, making energy use a critical concern. While LED lights are efficient, scaling up indoor farming operations means significant energy costs, which can undermine its environmental benefits if the energy comes from non-renewable sources. The use of renewable energy is crucial to offsetting these challenges, but reliance on inconsistent sources like solar or wind power introduces its own set of hurdles. Comparing indoor farming to traditional methods reveals both strengths and limitations. Indoor farms can produce food consistently, unaffected by seasons or extreme weather, stabilizing food supplies and reducing the environmental costs of transportation. The vertical model also frees up land for conservation or regenerative agriculture, promoting biodiversity and soil health. However, traditional farming benefits from free sunlight, a resource indoor farms must replace with energy-intensive lighting. Additionally, while indoor farming excels with leafy greens and herbs, it's not as efficient for staple crops like wheat or corn, which remain essential to global food security. One area where indoor farming shines is its impact on water and soil conservation. Unlike traditional farming, which can contribute to water pollution through pesticide and fertilizer runoff, indoor farming's closed systems nearly eliminate this risk. By using hydroponics or aeroponics, indoor farming sidesteps soil depletion entirely, offering a solution for regions with poor soil quality or a history of over-farming. This makes it particularly appealing for areas struggling with desertification or water scarcity. Indoor farming's potential for urban agriculture is another standout feature. By bringing food production into cities, indoor farms can reduce the carbon emissions associated with transporting produce from rural areas to urban centres. This local approach not only delivers fresher food, but also enhances food security, particularly in regions vulnerable to climate change or geopolitical tensions. Urban indoor farms could transform how cities feed their populations, making fresh, sustainable produce accessible to more people. Despite its promise, indoor farming faces several hurdles. The initial costs of setting up an indoor farm are high, requiring investment in technology, infrastructure, and skilled labour. Scaling up these operations to meet global food demand is a complex challenge, especially given the method's limitations with certain crops. Energy solutions remain a critical issue. Without advances in renewable energy and storage technologies, the sustainability of indoor farming could stall. Addressing these challenges requires innovation, policy support, and strategic investment. The path forward for sustainable agriculture likely involves a hybrid approach, combining the strengths of indoor farming with traditional methods. High-value crops like leafy greens and herbs could thrive in controlled indoor environments, while large-scale staple crops continue to grow in energy-efficient outdoor systems. Governments and private sectors can support this transition by funding research, offering incentives for renewable energy use, and promoting policies that encourage sustainable practices across all types of farming. Indoor crop farming is an exciting step toward a more sustainable food future, offering innovative solutions to some of agriculture's biggest challenges. With its ability to reduce resource use and adapt to urban settings, it represents a significant evolution in how we grow food. However, realizing its full potential depends on addressing its energy demands, scalability, and integration with other farming methods. By blending advanced technology with time-tested practices, we can build a resilient and sustainable food system that meets the needs of our growing world. Indoor farming is a vital piece of this puzzle, and with thoughtful management, it could become a cornerstone of agriculture's next chapter. If you enjoyed this exploration into the future of food, share this video and help spread awareness about sustainable innovations. Subscribe for more insights into how technology is reshaping the way we live and work. Let's grow a greener future together.